Welcome back to Joey's West Coast Adventures. And look at where I'm at, you guys. Crawling through a tunnel. Crawling through here. Trying to find my way through. Coming from over there.
For us, we've got the adventure route ahead of us now, so I think it's all clear.
Okay.
So I'm going to get to those steps, and you just let me know which way you want to go. Adventure route or the way you came in? Adventure route. Okay, all right. Thank you, Stella.
Yeah, no problem, Jeff. This is a couple here, when you get into the route his entertainment, he was giving to, he decided to give to stuff that is income. And back then there was no highway, no road, the hike to the to Lake. So I can lake and generate interest throughout the day. Once comes to my cabin, it's awesome. It's only 2 hours away, free provisions. So we hiked back, and back then because it was so long to turn back, we didn't just do 45 minutes or an hour. It was all night. You had to spend the night. This room is going to biggest room, more flat areas than anywhere else. Now probably had a diet of heavy fish. I'm thinking he was here for 9 years. Got a river out there, a lot of trout. Maybe he's got plenty of crawdad into it, an occasional squirrel from wherever. But yeah, you probably miss things like pancakes. This is called pancake. He made this one. He made it about this looks like a short stack of pancakes. With syrup dripping down the sides and some butter melting on top. We'll see some cake making later. This stuff here, when we look at like these larger bumps, that's called cave popcorn. And when you see back behind this, back here, I want to find it and turn around. When it's smaller, like what's on these formations here, and we call it cave coral. I'm always, if you have to turn around so to see this. I'm always pointing at the center of my life. This is actually our upside down city. And I call it Seattle because there's clearly a space needle right there. And this series of stalactites has been dated at 40,000 years old. From the time that they got their stalactite growth, and then they moved the popcorn all over them. It's so popular, it's on let's see, coffee cup, magnet, postcard, or name tags. Yeah, it has our upside down city on it. And anytime, I'm always pointing to the center again. See this one in the foreground, it's really kind of curly. Over on the left, there's like 3 that are almost horizontal, one looks like a flower. And over on the right, there's some with little spurs sticking out. They may have started out as stalactites, but once they got that sideways growth going, they became helictites, like with the helix. We're not really sure how they're able to form crooked and defy gravity, but we know they're rare and they don't get very big. So to have several up here up close that we can see is really kind of cool. That's probably why it's on a couple postcard and a magnet or whatever, you know. Anyway, yes, so that's our upside down city. We also have a couple other things in here. And while I have you as a group in here, I will always tell you it's coming up above or ahead because it's easier when you can all hear me. Once you're on the line and going through, it gets really hard to hear from the back. All right, we have a hound's head up here. Wolf, coyote, whichever. And here's our dragon. Here's his head. His neck. Here's part of his body where his wings is coming out. For those of you in the back that weren't able to see the bat cave, the end of it's right over the back gap in the ceiling. I call areas like that a cavelet, cave within a cave. There's another little one up here. These are areas, and you can see, if you have your light, if you can see from here on, there's some little stalactites dripping up there. There's like a full-on tunnel up there. I have no idea what's going on up there, If Boyden was here for 9 years, he could do whatever he wanted. He didn't have the restrictions we do from the Forest Service that, hey, you can't go up there. You can't climb this, you can't try it, you can't go up there, you cut us down the trail, things like that, you know. So we're really fortunate even to have that down there, and there's not as many restrictions, you know, because you can touch the wall more, and you know, how does that feel? So that's how. Okay, down here we have our last attraction here is our cave bear. This is the shadow of the bear who used to be SA. See the shadow on the wall? That's our bear. He's just a little guy, and he, I like to say he's standing on Pride Rock. Up.
Any spirits light it up.
I swear to God, when I saw people right out there driving, it's gonna be like 15 minutes.
A couple minutes, you'll see it there clearly. It's a very long passage. Alright, let's talk about this for a minute. Here is where you can see some water in the stream. This is the route you will take if you go out. You can see there's no sidewalk down there. You're walking on the stream bed. There are no handrails. So you're gonna feel your way a little more, which is perfectly fine. It's like its own system down there. You cannot get lost. You go down here and you go this way, just follow the stream. It goes underneath these rocks and on the other side of the bridge. If you turn around, you might be able to see my light down there flashing. That's the other side. I don't see any water over there, so you come out there, follow the stream, you'll get out and come up those cement steps. The best part about this part of the tour, in my opinion, is jokes and our favorite formations and whatnot. Alright, let's move on.
It's
Any
recording.
questions so far about this?
Tell the screen. It's recording. So.
Okay, these are the draperies. Again, for people in the back, Falcon Shells and Zodi Mills is what people see here. This is called the churro or the churro formation. I'm sure Boyden did not name it that. There's no way he knew what a churro was in 1910. I'm thinking maybe he called it a femur or a stogie, something more common to the era. Alrighty, moving on. And if you haven't seen the baking yet, there's a big slab right there in the corner. Can you see it up there? The best place for a picture is right, this notch right here, the center of my light. You stand right there, you get the full-on bacon and everything around it. And while we're standing here, you see this gap right here, and there's some here. You can see down in there, when we have a lot of snowpack,